Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, I'm Bruce, aka Haunted Husband, and welcome to my indie game collective showcase of The Tale of Bistun. Whether this is your first time or your 100th time on my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. By subscribing, you'll be notified my videos go live daily. I cover a lot of indie games, indie demos, and great content like this from indie developers. So if you're into all things indie, you found your home, smash that subscribe button right now. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is the Indie Game Collective showcase of the game. So maybe you're wondering, well, what's the Indie Game Collective? Well, let me tell you. We are a grassroots community of content creators who focus solely on indie games. And we do so through live streams, videos, written reviews, Steam curation, podcasts, social media, and so much more. In the description below, you'll find a link to our Twitter account. You can find more about us, how you can join us, even how you can get your indie game showcased by us. I'd like to give a big thanks and shout out to developer Black Cube Games and publisher imgn.pro for hooking me up with the code to the game, and to the Indie Game Collective for allowing me to showcase this to my audience and you, the viewer. Enough of pleasantries aside, let's talk about the game. What's it all about? It's a story-driven action-adventure game inspired by the famous Persian tragic romance of Khosrow and Shirin. A stonecarver with no memory of who he is must traverse blighted lands to discover his identity and the source of the pleading, strangely familiar whisper. This came out earlier in July, has very positive reviews on Steam, has the tags of adventure, narration, mythology, and relaxing. It is currently listed at $18 USD, and in the link below in the description will take you right to the Steam page. Allow you to pick it up for yourself or wishlist it. By wishlisting it, you'll be notified in the future should it go on sale. It is fully controller supported, which I love. Anything else I need to tell you about this before we just crack into it? No? It looks beautiful, I will say that much. And the music's pretty appeasing as well. Let's start a new game, and we'll get it going. It's beautiful, look at that. We are drifting through all of time and space. Now is the time for the mighty boosh. That's a niche reference. A lot of people aren't going to get that. But you know, that's what happens. It's like you took one to the chest, none to the knee. It can't be relaxing putting your head on those rocks, but I guess between putting your head on a rock and putting your head in the mud, I guess the rock's the better choice. Before we are forgotten, we will be turned into Kish. Kish is the stopover between being and oblivion, said Mila Kunis. I know this doesn't say Mila Kunis, but
slowly, like the morning sun clambering over the horizon, consciousness came. He opened his eyes.
boop.
How pleasant, he thought, to wake to nature's song. But something was not right. The song was out of tune.
There's a big old glowing boulder right here. Looks like there's a path behind it.
As he navigated the narrow paths, he breathed in the fresh mountain air. It focused his mind. Questions bobbed to the surface, like apples in water. How did I come to be here? He asked himself. No, that's not the right question. Nor is where I'm going. A single terrible realization crystallized in his fogged mind. I don't know who I am. Many stories have been told about poor souls who have forgotten the paths they have trodden. But there is more to this tale. That I promise.
It's a very beautiful landscape. Like I would really like to walk this path. It looks relaxing. It's a little rocky for my liking, but it still looks nice. I bet the air is of good quality. Can't really tell if he has like a hat on and there's a feather sticking out of it, or it's like a headband with feathers. Chase this rabbit real quick. Ooh. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. It's a gorgeous creature right there. Some birds mock me.
The glow of the man's lantern fell on an exotic bird, a hoopoe. The recognition heartened him. Perhaps the bird would lead to further revelations. He followed the hoopoe on instinct. Its beautiful trail fanned the flame of hope.
So let's take a look at this. Got a bunch of daggers, and I guess they're rocks. You have these guys. Got a bunch of like weird, like halberds. Then you got these freaking succubus bat women creatures over here. The sprint's fast. I mean, look at him. He's fast as F, boys. Look at this. This is a man who has a place to be. So we have a guy being held something, the person handing to it. It's been utterly erased from history. When you first start the game, there's a very long cutscene that explains like all the lore behind this. And that's one thing that kind of pees me off is when they front load the lore before the title screen. It's more of a content creator's dilemma than anything else, because I want to show you as much of the lore in the game as possible. But at the same time, like, starting the video, all the lore, and doing my preamble, and then my shtick, and then getting into the game seems kind of like unbalanced. I like to start with my preamble, my shtick, and then get into the game. So, I mean, that's just like a niche problem to have. I just wish more developers, publishers would put all the stuff behind the title screen. But once again, that's just a niche problem to have. Come here, bird. Come here, bird.
He spotted something glinting among the rocks. Something that called to him.
Papa, can you hear me? I guess that was sort of like this probably wasn't even a tutorial section, really.
All he did was pull that hatchet out of the stone. A simple act with a remarkable outcome. The Revelations realm.
Yeah, it looks like it's a bandana with feathers coming off of it.
There was no way back. Whatever this mysterious place was, he had to push on. The weight of the hatchets in his hands brought some comfort as he journeyed deeper.
I was about to say that first area was just probably like a tutorial area, but all they did was teach me how to run, and I can't run here because the sprint button doesn't work. The only button I can use here is the attack button, so I guess there's going to be different areas for different parts of the tutorial.
Help me. Who's there? The man called, his voice muffled by the thick, static air. Please, help. Where are you? No answer came.
Interesting. I like that these stones break in one hit.
He then felt despair, the kind that only the truly alone know. But he was mistaken. There was another in this ethereal place.
Because you know, a lot of times in tutorials and just in general, like those rock barricades need like 41 hits to bust. So having it just like one smack and done is really nice. The environments are beautiful. Like, this is very relaxing and transcending. Interesting.
The tree was alive, but bound tight by otherworldly rocks and glowing tentacles. The blades of the man's hatchets were sharp.
I don't know, man. I've seen enough things in my life to stay away from tentacles. So I need to go back around, I guess.
The man didn't know if the creature were friend or foe, but he felt its pain and fear. It mirrored his own.
Keep going this way.
The creature wise, the man did not know, but empathy overrode his rational misgivings.
We almost got you loose, buddy. Just one more thin tentacle to go. Whee! He's gonna be friendly because if I do all this work,
Freed, the man approached.
I was about to say, like, if I do all that work and he's hostile, I'm gonna be very pissed off. Because that's one hell of a tutorial boss. Okay. Talk to the tree.
What happened? The man cried. Where have you taken me?
Calm yourself, human. Did you not want to leave that alien realm?
The tree leaned closer
Gave him a kiss.
and introduced himself as All Seeds, a pomegranate tree. I don't know who I am, the man said. All Seeds pondered.
Others like me have been afflicted by a sickness. Help them, and I will return the favor.
All Seeds told the man to look for talisman stones, strange rocks protruding from the ground. Destroying the talisman stones would free his kind. Then, the mighty tree extended a great branch outwards, pointing east.
Unearth the Canot Gate to find the path forward, to find yourself.
He said, help others of my kind and I will return the favor. Like,
Remember, human, that nature's plight is your own.
I'm out of here. You look important, but I guess you're not. Anything else? That's where we took the axe out of the stone. Guess this bird's gonna be our guide. Use the Canot Gate. Wasn't there... I mean, it seems silly to run all the way back. Never mind, you can't. Because there was that boulder at the very beginning that looks like we could smash it. I guess maybe we'll go back. Maybe we won't. Maybe it's something, maybe it's nothing. Who knows? But definitely like there was a path that you could slide down and go somewhere else. This looks peaceful. We now have a health bar. So that's interesting.
Could roll under low objects with ease. as he ran, the man mulled Allseed's words. How will rescuing the tree's kin help me recover my memory? He wondered.
If travel broadens the mind, I should be wise beyond compare. I have traversed mountains, braved jungles, trudged through deserts, but all journeys must come to an end. Perhaps mount. So it's a mountain that we're going after. And I'm calling it Bistun, because that's how my brain pronounced it. It could be Bistun, could be Bistun. I mean, I don't know the actual pronunciation, so apologize if I've been saying it incorrect, but that's just how I have to say it, because the game doesn't actually tell you how to pronounce it. Would be a place I settle, where I build my abode. Is it subtle? Suitable for all wisdom.
It appeared to be a diary entry, engraved into the stone. But to whom it belonged was a mystery.
So we have sprint, we have roll, we have attack, and we have interact. Guess that's all we need. Sneaky crabs. Yeah, so we totally could probably bust that ball at the very beginning. Be a ball buster.
As he trod the winding path, the man thought about everything that had befallen him.
Interesting.
He worried about the nature of the sickness that Allseeds had spoken of. How extensive was it? And how would it manifest itself? Little did he know that the answer to the latter question would begin to reveal itself a few steps further.
Maybe we're down with the sickness. You're invincible to all the damage while you are rolling by pressing. So we have iframes. Good to know. So far they ain't got anything on us. All those souls are going to that rock. That's interesting. I don't think we've taken damage yet. Okay. Each time it represents one of the trees you have freed from the sickness. Wow.
This must be one of Allseed's trees, the man thought, breathing hard after his encounter. The tree had unfurled its vibrant leaves, embracing all but forgotten sunshine. What were those nasty little creatures? The man thought. Are they tainted by this sickness, or harbingers of it?
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. I know that's part of commentating is usually say, but something about tainted sickness really gets me going. Let's run, because we don't seem to have a stamina meter. So like, I mean, we could have went around, but what's the point of that? So there should have been like a secret over here or something. We have that bad boy. Time to go into another combat gate. They don't really look like they're too capable of hurting you, but at the same time, like, not really something to pressure luck on. Another 5-piece. 2 more pieces. Whack. All the trap trees are rescued in this area. Explore more to find the hidden items or find a new...
As the second of all seeds kin was released, night cast its veil over the land. The inevitability of dusk, the serene quiet of it, brought the man a sense of peace.
It seems I chose poorly. The mountain appeared welcoming, but I have discovered strange, hostile creatures living here. They are small and easily dispatched, but there is a chilling hunger in their eyes, a sort of greed that can never be satisfied.
Whoever engraved this may know more about those creatures, he thought.
Do we know if we find all the secrets or not? Will there be like a tell? Because I think we did like a really good job of searching on the way up. I don't think we missed any paths or avenues. Keeping a sharp eye out for... I hear something that's swinging. Could just be the bird wings. Yeah, I think it's just the bird wings. But also sounds...
was right. There is a sickness afflicting nature. The talisman stones must be at the heart of it. But where did they come from? Were those swarming creatures defending them? So many questions, so few answers. And still, he didn't know who he was.
I feel like there's something over there. But on the same time, I don't think there is anything over there. Because I can't get over there. So I guess we'll just move on. Is there any way... follow the bird, free all the trees, find the gate. It doesn't tell you if you found all the hidden items or not. My head's blocking all the achievements, but we're getting achievements left, right, and center. Pick and eat the pomegranate.
All seeds was asleep. A huge pomegranate hung from a branch.
I mean, this is weird, right? Like... I feel like this is wrong. Ah, it's gonna kill me! Oh. Oh, it's a psychedelic pomegranate. Who? Is that who we are? We're Farad?
The mountain, Farhad. You must dig. I need you here.
Interesting. Very interesting. What? Definitely a psychedelic fruit. He wakes up like, what did you do? When the icon is beating, it's time to dig into the mountain.
Farhad. My name is Farhad. But who was that pained woman? And why did she ask what she did?
Still can't go back to the beginning. This is glowing. I'm curious about this. So this is where all our stone tablets go, I guess. I remember now. My name is Farad. Such solace is something so simple as a name, but still, that is all I can recall. And then we get killed by an avalanche. Who was that woman? Why does she want me to dig into the mountains? Examine the amethyst stone.
Ah, does she want amethystine stones? Farhad wondered.
What do you think, Birdie? Don't care. She's going to yank it out? That didn't sound right. Huh.
Farhad found himself in the celestial revelations realm once more.
I need to reach the broken statue. Can't run, though. There's no running in the celestial realm.
The desperate whisper echoed through the strange starscape, calling, beckoning. Farhad! Farhad!
That doesn't sound like beckoning to me.
Farhad could hear years of agony in those few words. Help me, Farhad, please.
That sounds like somebody's trying to haunt me. It sounds like someone's trying to beckon me.
Show yourself. Farhad called into the twinkling black. Where are you? But if he was heard, the whisper didn't say.
It's like the perfect place to hide a secret. But there might not be any secrets in these astral planes. Wee. I wonder why you can't sprint or roll here. Gave her a little head. Going up.
What do these statues mean? He wondered. One was of the mysterious woman in his hazy memory. She who pleaded with him to come to her. The other, no doubt, was Farhad himself.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's no hidden items here. There we go. Look at these torches. Beautiful.
Was she the key to his past and his future?
Maybe she's the key to his future past. Is that milk? All aboard the milk train. Oh.
As the statue brought down its hatchet, the white liquid flowed.
I do my best to keep these like PG-13, but sometimes the game does just not want that. It's forcing me to make bad decisions.
Farhad could only hope that soon his thirst for answers would be quenched.
Whack. Oh, that can't be good. Someone wasn't pleased by that.
The din of the fallen bell shocked Farhad, but the guttural roar of some unseen creature terrified him far more.
You think?
Something sinister was watching, waiting. But Farhad seemed to have one ally. Although Allseed's motivations were shrouded in mystery, he had come once again.
He spilled his seed all over the ground. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you just... Oh, it's called the freaking milk canal, too. Mm-mm. You're not dragging me down. You're not... No. Highbrow humor. That's what we're going for.
What do you know of that place? Farhad asked Allseeds. A shiver passed through the tree's branches.
It is the realm of lost memories and forgotten souls.
When I bit the pomegranate, Farhad said, I had a vision. I was engraving, sculpting. Is that what I do? Am I a sculptor?
You ate my child?
Allseeds pondered.
I cannot say, but memories can be hewn from stone. Consider that. More of my kind are trapped. If you can help them, perhaps I can provide answers.
What's your game here, Allseeds?
Farhad turned to leave, but Allseeds held out a gnarled palm.
Be warned, though, human.
The great tree said,
A fearsome monster, a div, lurks in the Revelations realm. Bistun is its name, after the mountain on which you now stand. Keep away from it if you wish to live long enough to uncover the truth.
He called it Bistun. So that's how we're going to know the game is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been the Tale of Bistun. Thanks, Allseeds, for letting me know about the name of the game. If you enjoyed it, in the description below, there'll be a link to the Steam page. Once again, you go pick it up for yourself. It is currently $18. If that's too much for you right now, make sure you wishlist it, and you'll be notified whenever it goes on sale in the future. Once again, a big thanks to Black Cube Games and IMGN.pro for hooking me up with the chance to showcase this. Once again, the In-Game Collective for allowing me to showcase this. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe as always. By doing that, it does two things. One, it lets me know I'm doing a good job. Second thing it does, it helps me with the YouTube algorithm. You like it, they show up more people. They like it, they show it more, so forth and so on. I'll be back at it again tomorrow with more indie games, indie demos, great content like this from indie developers. And until then, don't swim in my milk canal, and I'll haunt you later. Allseeds.